It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. EU wine harvest under threat from heat, wildfires, Bloomberg. Now, as of late, the temperatures have been getting so bad to where it is in the triple digits in certain states and countries. Now, here in the United States, there are actually a couple of states, several states, where the temperatures have reached up to over 105 degrees, causing forest fires and fires in many agricultural areas. Now, ultimately, we know that the Lord controls the temperature. So if the Lord wanted to make it freezing cold in the wintertime, he could do that. But you see, instead of doing that, he decided to turn up the heat on the sun. But before I begin, let me get that because who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, he said that he was going to bring fire on the earth. I am come to bring fire on. See if it just takes me right to it. Okay, this is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? So, this is a prophecy spoken of by who the world calls Jesus. His true name is Yahweh Shai in Hebrew. He said that he will bring fire upon the earth. So when you see these different forest fires caused from lightning strikes and from high rising temperatures, know that the Lord said that he would bring fire on the earth. So here it says, output could be remarkably low, industry warns. Okay, now they spoke about, there was a YouTube video that came out where they was going into how there was a shortage of grapes. Well, the vineyards were basically dying out because of rising heat and the lack of rain. So that also includes vineyards of grapes. Now, back in the ancient world, okay, in the book of Numbers, it tells you that grapes used to be so big, it used to take two strong men, which back in the ancient world, we were much taller and much muscular in stature. So imagine how big the grapes were. It took two strong men to carry a cluster of grapes. That means grapes used to be the size of a basketball. One grape used to be the size of a basketball. But you see, the scriptures speak about, the curse that devoured the earth. So as time passed, food started to become more smaller and less effective to the body. And that's why grapes are either the size of a quarter or the size of a penny nowadays, because of the earth that's devouring the earth. Okay, going back to the Eve and the serpent in the Garden of Eden, the Lord had cursed the ground because Eve had transgressed the Lord. He had transgressed the laws and had decided to take on those wicked philosophies, and Adam got involved. Well, she got Adam involved. So it says, winemakers across Europe's vineyards are worried that their yield will be reduced significantly this year, okay, as record heat and wildfires hit the continent. And this is all coming from the Lord, because the Lord said that these things will happen. Okay, it says Bloomberg reported on Tuesday, with temperatures in Portugal and Spain reaching as high as 47 degrees Celsius this month, their output may drop by at least 25% this year, the publication writes. There have been no reports of any vineyards having actually burned, but smoke can ruin crops kilometers away or give wines an ashy taste. Bloomberg explains, extreme heat can prevent flowers from turning into fruit and also scorch and dehydrate grapes, which won't ripen well. According to a leading Portuguese winemakers association, drought and very high temperatures are likely to lead to a remarkable drop in production this year. So expect prices on wine to go up, because the less the markets have to put on the shelves, the higher they'll have to raise the prices in order to preserve that particular product. So now we're going to start seeing an increase on the cost of wine. Now, for a decent bottle of wine, I'd say that for a medium bottle, I would say a medium bottle would be $9 at your local liquor store. But with all these droughts that's going on and all these heat strikes and temperature rises and wildfires, we could see wine go up maybe $3-4, maybe even $5. So for a medium bottle of wine that you would normally spend $9.99 for, well, now you might be spending $14-15 for a medium bottle of wine. Now the big boy joints that you can use, that you can use to share with your family or with your friends, those are normally $19.99. So you can see those go up by $4 or $5, maybe even $6. So instead of forking out $20 for a bottle that big, you might find yourself spending $25, $26. It says vineyards in usually cooler regions of Europe, such as France and Germany, have also been affected, as Europe has been warning faster than the global average. Climate scientist Professor Angel Hisu from University of North Carolina told Bloomberg. Europe's wheat and corn harvests have also come under threat from the extreme heat, amid wide concerns over global food security. France, the EU's top wheat exporter, said earlier it's expected its soft wheat output to drop below a 5-year average this year. And if you notice, this is all leading to a global famine, which is actually prophesied in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. And let's see what one of those plagues is, which the Lord said he would bring upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. So, what does the word famine mean? A famine is a food shortage. Okay? And a food shortage can lead to what? Starvation. So the Lord said that he will bring famine upon the world. So this global food shortage is not just affecting one country, it's affecting all of the countries. Okay? Okay, 2 months ago, India spoke about a shortage of grain. You know, we also heard about a shortage of grain from other countries as well, such as Brazil. You know, they've been spoke about a shortage of wheat in Europe. You know, they also said that a lot of wheat products come from Ukraine. And now we're hearing about a shortage of corn. You know, corn is also one of those vegetations that is used to make strong liquor. Okay, they use certain grains and spirits to make strong liquor. And as for wine, they use fruits like grapes, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. You see? So what we are seeing here is what? A shortage of food. And you can also expect the price on corn to go up in the grocery stores as well. Especially if the vegetation of these areas are being hit heavily by a heat wave. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. Okay, this is the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." So we're hearing about nation rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, the kingdom of Russia rising up against the kingdom of Ukraine. The United States stepping in to back up Ukraine. We got NATO helping Ukraine. Okay, it says, "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." And in verse 8, it says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." So the scripture said that there will be famines in diverse places. As you see right here, famines in diverse places. So there's going to be a food shortage in diverse places, in many different places. Okay? With that, I'm going to say, Shalom. It's on to the next one.